good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Bara, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my lovely co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falah. Jen, how was your Tuesday?
Good Tuesday. Can't complain.
Yeah, mine was not great. I didn't have a super bad dizzy spell, but I felt like I was right on the brink of it all day, and I had to cancel last night's show because I just wasn't up to it. And I'm tired all the time. I'm fatigued. I grow fatigued, Captain Kirk. That's Khan, by the way. Ricardo Montalban. That's Khan. Anyway, so it was a struggle, and I continue to struggle. I'm talking to Jen. I'm working with Jen. We're trying to figure out what to do. There's something going on with sinuses and inner ear, and I don't know. Now, I'm going to give you one tip that I've discovered, Jen, for people. I can't get into my ENT until like March. Okay, so it's like weeks away, and I need to follow up with him. I just got back my my MRI. You want to look at my brain, Jen? You want me to put it on the screen and we'll look at my brain?
Sure.
It's just what Jen came here for today, is to look at Mike's guts, which she has to do periodically anyway. And my regular doctor, I'm going to make an appointment with her because of the dizziness. Maybe there's something, you people are all try the Epley maneuver, and you might have Meniere's disease, and you might have this, and you might have that. And, there's a million of them in my chat, and I appreciate you guys trying to help me, but I'm not putting fucking onion juice in my ears. Okay. I'm not doing that. But the point is, it takes forever. So if you have good insurance, here's something that I discovered with Dave Bara, which I'm going to try. It may, if I have another really bad episode, I may have to do this. I'm going to have him take me to the emergency room. I'm going to have him rush in and ask for a wheelchair and say, I think my brother's having a stroke. So let me tell you this. When you go to the emergency room, no matter what's going on with you, tell them you think you might be having a stroke, and they will rush you in first in front of all the illegal aliens that are sitting there waiting to get seen about their sore throat. I'm just telling you, if you're really sick and you can't wait 7 hours, it's a strategy. So, Jen, you don't approve. I can tell you don't approve of that. Sorry. But you got to do what you got to do. I mean, Jen.
Yeah, as somebody who could really actually be having a stroke. But
well, if that was true, they would say so. Probably. But the thing is, our medical system is so broken that we got to go. Why are you jiggling? You're bouncing up and down. Yeah, you're bouncing up and down. Write again. Write somewhere. Scribble. See? Wow. Okay. Your camera's very sensitive to whatever you're doing. You're taking notes and you were jiggling.
Oh, you know what? It's touching this. It's touching it.
So anyway, just sorry. I'm like, that's my having a hallucination. So anyway, I'm going to struggle through. I'm going to push through. I don't know if I'm going to do whiskey and wisdom tonight. It just depends on how I feel this afternoon. But, I was right on the edge there yesterday. Okay, so let's get into the show while we wait for everybody to get here and get their notifications. You can always catch all of the shows over on mikebara.blogspot.com, where you can pick up the shows that we do here with Jen, usually Toxically Masculine Tuesday, but not last night. Videos of lectures I've done and various conferences over the years, links to my books, articles I've written about subjects mostly in the UFO field. Also the physics of spirituality. There's some good stuff in there. Videos I've done about famous UFO cases, interviews I've done with people in the UFO community. I got to get the Stanton Friedman one up there. And just basically all things to do, my upcoming schedule of appearances, which is going to be happening. And by the way, don't forget, tomorrow, it's now official, the Y-Files is going to be putting out their interview with me in The Basement. The Basement is the new show that AJ Gentili is doing, where he interviews famous and important people in the UFO community, and I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm the first one, I think. So
you're so popular.
What's that, Jen?
I said you're so popular.
I'm just really popular right now. I think I'll get more popular after this. It isn't easy being popular. And then that will take you MikeBara.blogspot.com. If you click on the videos, it'll take you directly to Real News Live with Mike and Jen, which is the Rumble channel where you can pick up all of the episodes, including the one we're running right now. And you can do things like follow the channel. We have 7,700 followers now. We're trying to get up to 8,000. We're trying to get up to 10,000 would be good. And as a follower there, you can then be a subscriber for a mere $5 a month. You can support the show in any financially, which we really appreciate. It helps pay for the software and everything to keep the show going. You can also hit the little green button and Rumble Rant, as Danny Racer has done, for $100. Danny, you're going to get your question answered first for $100. Wow, that's awesome. Also, if you're a subscriber or a Rumble Ranter, your questions go to the top of the slush pile when it comes time for Jen to answer questions. The same rules apply over on the YouTube side of the house. When you hit a super chat, your question goes to the top of the pile, and Jen answers those questions first. Also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at thecbdgurus.com. Hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale. Type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S on the end, just all lowercase alien, and get this week's discounts. Usually they include some currency, but this week it's a 20% discount on orders. Oh, also get 10 million Bolivars. So you get 10 million Bolivar with your orders using the code JAN20. And you can pick up, of course, the products at wholesale prices. We've got the sleep gummies, the broad spectrum gummies, the Delta 8 gummies, the Lion's Mane, the energy gummies, the pet treats, beef flavor, the Lotion 2000, which is wonderful for your skin, and the X-Freeze roll-on cream, which I really like for various specific pains. It's really interesting stuff. The CBD Gurus at thecbdgurus.com. Matt and Lucas are awesome people who just want to help you feel better. Also, please don't forget, you can also visit our other wonderful sponsors over at MikeBaraPets.com. You can pick up all kinds of mushroom-based supplements for your fur babies, your doggies, your kitties, your horsies, your donkeys, and for yourself. They also have human products. They've got mush puppies and mojos, which are great for the immune system. The special sauce, which is great for cats and dogs. There's 2 different formulas. If you have cats and dogs, get them both. The Sequoia Premium Cat Food, which I mix the super sauce in with, and the cats love it. The Chill Doggies, if you've got a dog that's got separation anxiety. Mush Ponies for large breed dogs and horses. And the Enforce line of products for human consumption. Kristen and Diana, the Mushroom Ladies, have had personal experiences, which they would be glad to share with you, of health benefits from taking the human-based supplements. They got everything over there. They got chocolates, they got starter packs, they got body balms and skin creams. They've got everything for you, your dogs, your cats, and all your animals. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. That's MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Link is in the description, as is links to all the other stuff, including our friends over at LifeWave. LifeWave are awesome people where they produce these awesome patches that I've been using for several months. The X39 base patch, which stimulates the growth of stem cells, or the production of stem cells, and I'm using the SP6 to help balance my hormones. I've lost 15 pounds in those 5 months. I have blood work that's been amazing, and I've literally done nothing except take the patches. So get on over to lifewave.com and pick them up. They've got Ice Wave for pain. If you've got a toothache or something, put 2 of these Ice Waves on, one above and one below the area of pain, and it's just phenomenal results. The folks at LifeWave are awesome. Check them out. Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfalah.com this week? Super Bowl.
Well, if you would like, the special over there this week is a weight loss combo. You get 3, 1 per month weight loss healings for the price of 2.
Wow.
If you'd like to do that, I will be putting up a sale soon for regular healings because I'm nearing the end of my list. And that's coming today, tomorrow, when I get time off the phone to do it. If you'd like my classes or to become a private student of mine, you can purchase the classes there. Email me after, and I will give you a deal on the 1-hour private sessions. Marcy Howell is on this website. She it's a really good time, this time of year, to get a cleanse on the house, to get a cleanse on your people. Um, so Marcy Howe can do house cleanses. She can do people cleanses. It's just a good thing to do at the beginning of the year so you can have a fresh start for the rest of the year. You don't have any bad influences hanging around. So purchase there, contact her after. She's going to need, the email is in the write up. She's going to need some information from you. Philosophy.com if you'd like to book a reading with me.
Or do a donation. You can just do a donation.
Well, yeah, you can always send a tip. That's nice. Always welcome. But let's see. I did go to philosophy.com. There's really no specials there right now. I'm kind of booked. But if you can find a spot, it's a good idea to get on the schedule now. I did a show yesterday. I told everybody about angels numbers. The angel number for today is 818. I saw it 3 times in the last 24 hours. Really good sightings, too. I wasn't thinking about it at all. I posted that information on Philosophy on Telegram, what 818 means. And pretty sure I will be doing another show sometime in the next few days. I'm just really trying to catch up on everything. The people who sent silver for Saturdays, I received the packages. After I finish the readings today, I'm gonna correspond back with you, communicate with you, and we'll get that scheduled. Right now, I'm doing. I do have some spots this Saturday, but I am scheduling for the 21st.
Yeah, Jen, can people pay you in pieces of silver?
Well, that's what I'm doing. It's just I'm not telling everybody about it too much because I don't want to fill up every Saturday for the next 3 months. But yes, you can send me right now. The price I think is like $89. You can send me 3 coins, and I'll give you an hour. And you can email me at my email if you would like to participate in an hour reading or a half hour. You can email me at jmfalah@gmail.com and I will schedule you on a Saturday. This is your gifts here. You're giving me a gift and I'm giving you a gift. Okay? Gifts between friends. That's what we're doing. Silver for Saturdays. Saturdays for silver. I'm just all over the place.
That is the essence of human interaction right there. You give me something and I give you something. I want to reiterate also Marcy Howe. I want to thank Marcy. Marcy did a cleanse on me and Dave yesterday. By the way, Jen, when she did it, she did not find any reptoids. So, Jen, did we tell this? We didn't tell the story in public, did we?
I don't think we should.
You don't think we should? Okay. She found no attachments on me yesterday, but she did a cleanse anyway, and she cleansed the house, and she cleansed Dave Bara because, let's face it, Dave Bara, he's always dragging shiz into the house. He's always dragging all these low energy entities and stuff into the house. And really, we should just cleanse Dave, and then Mike wouldn't get any attachments on him.
When Marcy cleanses you and cleanses the house, some people have serious situations going on, but the average person, what you're going to notice is you're really not going to notice anything big, but then pretty soon you'll be like, I just feel so much more peaceful. I don't have all these negative thoughts running through my mind. The house feels like clean and crisp, and it's not said the energy isn't like heavy and like humidity, and everybody's just kind of getting along. So that's what you'll notice. So fresh, clean slate for the year. It's a good idea to get everything cleansed. You just never know what's lurking in the corners.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. And, thanks, Marcy, for that. And I highly recommend her services on that end of things. Okay, let's go to the news and make me big and Jen little. How do we do that? There we go. Okay, let's do the news update and give you what I have, guys. It's not too dissimilar from Jen's Gentel. Let's face reality. We're kind of coming together on a lot of things. So I had conversations this morning with some of my bond guys, and also one of my more independent sources. So let's start with the bond side. Today is in play again. Today, tomorrow are considered to be hot days. They're considered to be that this is ready at any time. Everything remains ready. They're waiting on a trigger. They don't know what that trigger is exactly. Now, it could be the event that another bond person talked to me about. He, again, continues to insist the event did take place, but we're still waiting on a public announcement or a revelation. So we're in a situation where, once again, there have been situations before where if it didn't happen at a certain time, they had to reset, redo contracts, and start kind of over again. It would set us back by 2 or 3 weeks. That is not the case at this time. Everything is completely complete, and there are no deadlines in terms of contracts and things like that. So there's nothing that we need to be concerned about this going stale. This is ready to go. It's ready to just be triggered. Another piece of information that I received is, in discussing my health issues, is that med beds are imminent. Again, 2 weeks at the most. Now, med beds cannot happen without an RV. So if the bond people think that the med beds are imminent, that implies so is the RV, or at least the movement of money in the bonds side of things. And I do understand the money is all sitting there for the payouts to the bond people, and the amount of money is big, like really, really big, enough to very much change the world. The other piece of information I got off the bond side is that the rumors about Mark Savea, who was Donald Trump's envoy to Iraq, being removed, being displaced, are not true. I was told it is 99.99% certain that this is not true, that there is some show going on, a political show and tell, a shell game with the prime minister and with Mark Savea. They're saying he's been replaced by this guy, but he really hasn't. And he allegedly has told multiple people that, it's about to go down. And since he's in Iraq, I'm assuming what he means is the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is about to go down. I'm assuming that's what that means. So that's the bond side of things. In terms of just the general news and information I got from them, we're on. Those are the 2 words that I got for today, tonight, into tomorrow. So it's, again, today, tonight, into tomorrow, we're on, as in right now. We still don't have a prime minister or a president, but again, in Iraq, this is part of the shell game. That side, the intel informational side, the non-bond side of information, says that Savaya actually is gone, that he's been replaced by somebody else. So I've got completely conflicting information on these 2 sides of that issue. I was also told to skip through the first 45 minutes or so of Phil G's show from yesterday, where he just does the selling thing, the commercial side of it. And when you get to the intel section, that you should pay attention to it, because they're hearing that Donald Trump is going to be getting a 3rd term, and that, yes, John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to be the vice president, that Vance is going to be replaced. Now, I should call Vincent Fusca and ask him what he knows about that. But
Phil said that.
That sounds wild, Jen, but that's what I got, and that's the news. What were you saying there, Jen?
Phil said that?
Apparently he said that. Yeah, apparently he did say that. So, you have any Gentel you want to add to yesterday or today? Or just bring people up to date on...
I put out quite a bit. We're still watching it unfold. Timing on what I said about salaries.
And Jen, the thing is, that may be what the event is that we're waiting for. That could be it, is the salaries. That's the thing we're waiting to trigger all this. So we'll see. The announcement of how much.
A little bit longer, probably.
Okay.
Epstein files, that's a nice distraction, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is.
Everything's still rolling. Okay? A little bit off on the time periods. Still rolling. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. Then do we have any crosstalk to talk about? No, I think we really just don't have any crosstalk today because Jen's hearing what she's hearing. I'm hearing what I'm hearing. They're pretty closely in alignment, and we got our fingers crossed.
Intel confirms rolling in.
Yeah. Let's talk about those.
What did we get? Why did that not post? Okay. World leaders coming to the USA. And we've got 50 nations gathered in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. What else did we have? Still looking for a proclamation out of Iraq. Subways flooding. There's something else. Oh, the framework nominates a new candidate to replace Malaki and Al Sudani. Okay, so when I was talking about Malaki new, Sudani old, and that Mark Sadea went in to help them get the salaries paid in the new rate, however long it takes for them to hit the accounts. I think that's what we're waiting on. Cover story about... well, you kind of confirmed the cover story about him accepting kickbacks and being terminated. That's just a cover story. So the Prime Minister, shocking. We've got some shocking activities over there with that position. So that's a Gentel confirm. I do think, and I think they're not. And then Trump came out and said that he doesn't want that guy in. I don't think he's going to get in because of his connections to Iran.
Maliki, yeah.
Okay. What else we have? I thought I saw some more. Oh, Prime Minister Modi was went to the White House, so that was world leaders come to the USA. Oh, new trade deal. I believe that was one of them. New decision on trade. So that's Gentel confirmed. So far, I think that's it. Is Bill Clinton testifying today?
I don't know if it's today, but I believe they are going to testify. Yes, they've agreed to testify, which will spin the Epstein Files thing into an even bigger tizzy than it is already.
What a lovely distraction that is to release that now.
Yeah, we could RV the Iraqi currency and nobody would notice if Bill Clinton and Hillary were testifying.
That's just going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That's all I really know right now. Silver started to rise again. I didn't see where it is again today.
Let me check.
That's Gentel confirm if that goes up. But what I got was that's when we're going to see the true rise, that it was going to come down. So stabilize a little bit and then it was going to go back up. And that's when we're going to see the true rises coming in silver and gold.
Silver is 86.63. It's up 50 cents about today.
Okay.
Gold is.
So we went from a rapid rise and a rapid drop to it's kind of stabilizing now. This is good. Okay. For what we're looking for. As far as what the angels tell me.
Oh, okay. Clinton's going to be the 26th, 27th of February. Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Then I saw some false posts out there. Yeah. So it's going to stabilize for a little bit and then it's going to go up. Like a lot.
Oh, apparently Monica Lewinsky's going to testify, to which Bill Clinton commented, "That sucks." Anyway, sorry. All right, let's go to questions for Jennifer. Jen, how long do we have you today? It's 10:30.
Until 11:15.
11:15. All right, a reminder, folks, this is a constant problem every time. Questions for Jen need to include your real name at least, and the names of the person, pet, or alien entity you may be asking about. Let's get the names in there.
I'm not talking to alien entities, okay?
Yeah, well, some of them are good.
No.
No.
I don't. That's not my jam.
Okay.
Unless I'm in meditation with the archangels and Jesus, and the one comes up, I feel safe there. But I'm not going to go talk to your alien friend. No.
Okay, Charlotte, I never skip over questions that are paid or subscribed. Typically, if I do, it's that I just miss them. We have an issue with Rumble where things go off the screen. And what you should have done here is repeated your question. I can't ask Jen to answer a question. I don't know what the question is. So get back in there and re-ask the question, please, Charlotte. Okay. All right, let's start over on the Rumble side, actually, of the house. Because we have a big, fat $100 Rumble rant over there that we need to get up and get taken care of. So I'll pop the chat out. That's very nice, by the way. That is the first question is going to go to Danny Racer. Danny Cartwright is his name. Apparently, he's a racer. And for $100, man, that's awesome. Thank you. I would say you don't need to do that, but I do like it that you did that, so I'm not going to say that. Thank you. How long after the medbed session will my son Colt be able to talk and be clear of his autism? My understanding from Sky is as soon as you wake up. But Jen?
Okay, yeah, I think I'm supposed to answer that.
You don't think you're supposed to answer that?
I'm going to see. I'm going to look at the actual event. Okay?
Okay.
They let him settle for a little bit. Well, I think he's actually sleeping for a little while. Then he wakes up. And they give him like 20 minutes or something. So with in the first day, they start to test it. Like, can you say something? Like, it takes a while for him to remember or to realize. It's just like a baby. He's trying to learn how to talk. But he does. At first, it kind of sounds like somebody who's deaf. You know, the words aren't quite right. He's trying to figure it out, but yeah, he can. So then after that, I really work on a speech therapy and all that.
Wow. So pretty quick.
I think the first thing he says is dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it was. Jen, can I talk about the year ahead reading you did with me, which was fantastic, by the way?
Sure.
Because you said I ended up with 4 tickets I could give out for the med beds, and you said my sister is gonna turn it down because she's afraid, that I'm gonna turn into a zombie or something. Even after she sees me, apparently, come out of the med bed and look great and everything. And you are going to find people that are going to be resistant to the treatment and are going to be afraid of it. And Jen, there's people that are going to say it's witchcraft and all this stuff, and the aliens are going to steal your soul.
Well, they're going to be afraid of the long-term effects.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they look fine now, but what about 6 months?
Yeah, well, in 30 years, I'm sure I'll need a med bed again because of my, fun that I'm having. But if you get an offer, please go. Please go. I mean, just everything I hear from Jen, everything I hear from Sky, it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful new experience. So, Tina, Teena Cardell, Says, my mother Claudette passed away in 2015. Does she have a message for me?
She's cleaning. She keeps saying she's something like she's cleaning. So I don't know if she's trying to tell you that she's seeing what you're doing today.
Oh, yeah. That could be.
All right. Sometimes they do that to verify their presence. She's cleaning. What else? She's cleaning or she's cleansing. She's talking about you. I was there when you needed me. There's no need to question it. So, long story short, she wants you to know that all the times that you wish she was there, she was.
Wow, that's a great message. Greg P wants to know if there's any chance he'll end up with the property in Gunter, Texas, or on the property in Gunter, Texas on JC Maples Road. Greg wants to know that.
Yes.
You do. Congratulations, Greg. Jackie with an IE says, I'm traveling to Florida Friday, coming home Tuesday. Will I have any issues? Thank you both so much.
No.
No issues.
Slight delays. Give yourself more time.
Yeah. Remember last year, 2024, Dave and I went to a football game in Arizona, Seahawks and the Cardinals. And Jen said, you better leave yourself some extra time because there's a big, long delay. And we got to the point where we were like just before a fork in the road where we could either go the straightest way. And there's no direct interstate between Vegas and Phoenix, which weirds me out. But there's these highways. And we got to just about to the fork, and I got a notification on my GPS. Oh, the main road to Phoenix is all blocked, big accident. And so it had to divert us like 2.5 hours out of our way.
That sucks.
If I hadn't been aware of that, I might have just said, oh, it's not going to be. So anyway, we ended up getting there earlier than we would have if we had gone. So Jen is good with that travel stuff. Stacy just wants to know M or B for Stacy with an EY.
That's a B.
Cool. Elise had a knee replacement on November 20th. It's been over 2 months and she still can't bend her knee. What is the problem?
It's frozen. You need to be seen.
More physical
There's something
therapy.
about what, I don't know if it's the ligaments or something that have, I don't know how to describe that. Everything in there should have been looser. It should have been, it's just like frozen. Like it hardened. You need to go in.
Okay. Felice, Felice, wants to know if she's an M or a B.
B.
Cool. Diana, Lady Diana, 591 says, still no job and I'm running out of money. Do you see a change in that situation? And do you still see me moving up to Northern Idaho? And when? That's 3 questions.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a whole reading. Let's work the job first. There's a job that comes in on the 10th. As of now, you may not need it, but If we have any further delays, there's a job that comes in on the 10th. It's the 10th.
Catalina says, Jen, I finally got the supervisor job with another company, like you said last September. Gentel confirm. Or Jen Reading confirm. It's in Florida, and I'm currently in Texas. Do you see me actually moving? Good question. Sneaky RV question.
First name again?
That
Catalina?
is Catalina.
The job is in Florida, and she's in Texas. I heard no, you stay. But if we're looking ahead, we're looking at the most possible timeline. The RV could be in there. You could drop the job. If it doesn't, Gabriel, you stay.
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to do that.
That just depends on the timing, right? DCS31050. I have your question, but I don't have your name. And I don't know who this is. Really worried about being able to attend the RV. I was just diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Don't you see me at the RV and getting any funding yet? I don't believe God brought you all this way.
What's the screen name? I'll look at when they created their screen name.
DCS31050. And
got him.
Open her in another tab. No, I can't.
I got him. Yep, you go.
Cool.
And they.
So you're going to make it. That's what she was concerned about.
I mean, and then when you call for your appointment, it's like within a week and a half to get into the med bed. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Everything works out.
Wooby64 is now a monthly supporter and has a little red castle. Thank you. That's the easiest way to support the channel is just subscribe. There's 7,000 of you. If 1,000 of you subscribed for $5 a month, things would be good. Do you hate the advertisements? Do you want them to go away? Then subscribe. Okay. Then they'll go away. So I don't have to do them anymore. Leanne M would like to know. Oh, this is Wooby64. Just became a subscriber. Thank you, Wooby. Her name is Leanne M, and she wants to know when will her eldest daughter, Candace, Candyse, Candace with a Y, come back into Leanne's life.
$4 or 5 months from now.
Okay. 3 or 4 months. That's not very much time.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Isn't it funny, Jen, how, let's assume the RV really does happen this month. Because we believe it's going to. Isn't it funny how when you have money, suddenly all these personal problems you have with family members get solved?
Oh, some of them, yeah. I think this happens either way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that many times in the yearly forecasts.
Hi, Dragon John.
But they're like, I'm all is well.
Yeah.
Let's.
Money changes.
Start dressed up for me too.
Who was it? Cindy Lauper said money changes everything, makes everything better. But remember, folks, when you have the money, your money is not necessarily the answer to other people's problems. Keep that in mind. Brondo wants to know a big B or a T, and he says he's going to take New England in the points. Well, you're going to lose your money, but that's okay because you're going to have a lot more. It was just a question of how much, and Jen's going to answer that question.
369.
369. So you'll have more money to lose on the Patriots next year. Okay. Arlene says, for my project, Will I be buying the land off of Highway 16 or the land off of Henke Road?
Henke.
Okay. Selena CC says he didn't say that he would be VP, but he asked the chat who they thought it would be. Oh, okay. All right. That's the Phil thing about JFK Jr.
Oh.
I think, as I understand it, there is still a debate going on behind the scenes as to whether Junior is going to come out and be revealed or not. I think personally he needs to. I do think he needs to.
People don't like my opinion on that. So.
What's that? No.
People don't like my opinion on it. So.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Karen Patriot Nurse, whose name I forget. Karen Patriot Nurse, I know your name, but I forget it. Will my project impact? I think it's Karen. Am I wrong? Yeah. Oh, Karen Patriot Nurse. Karen. Okay. Will my project impact positively across the U.S. and/or in other countries, and will I successfully generate generational wealth for my family?
Well, with the RV, yeah. I assume you're. All right, let's just look at the project. Oh, the project what? Huh? What was the question exactly? Will the project what?
Will my project reach to other countries, and will it generate generational wealth for my family?
I do see most of your work is done in the United States, but I do see several highlighted areas where you do reach outside of the U.S., yes.
Okay, Martin says Phil did not specifically say Junior, but strongly alluded to it. Okay. Another person says at one time Phil said DeSantis and Flynn was going to be VP in advance. That's true too. So, Dragon John wants to know how far he will travel for his redemption appointment.
It's like 45 minutes. I think that one's on a base. If that makes any sense.
Okay, on a base, like military base, yeah. Carolyn says, my daughter Emily is having my first grandchild. I found out on my birthday. Is she having a boy or a girl?
God, I don't know if I'm good at that. I'm usually not. I've been better over the years, though. Right.
Yeah.
Grandchild coming. Boy. I saw blue.
Okay.
Blue. Boy.
Jackie V says she's had waves of nausea off and on this week. Can you see what's causing it?
It's a virus.
So if you got any, take it.
I think she does lots of things already, and I think that's why she's only getting muted symptoms. But yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Andy S. says, a while back you said I have a major divine purpose that I'm not aware of. Do you have any more guidance on this? I have so many things pulling on my heartstrings, and I don't know what way to go. Interesting.
It's really for you to find out. I wish I could help you with that. I could probably get you some clues in a reading, but what was the first name?
Andy S.
I get the word transition. Has something to do with that, or right now you're just kind of like going through a spiritual transition. You're gonna come to the answers. Don't try so hard. You really need to take a step back. When you're really trying to I have to find my divine purpose, it's just you can't. Okay? But there's usually some
Nor
kind of catalyst that triggers that knowledge. There was for me along the way. Um, Unfortunately, you're gonna know by the spring. I think that you need to pull back from it right now. You can't force that. That's all I can help you with.
okay, Debbie P, Debyp. She wants to know if she needs to move out of her current house before the RV.
If it takes much longer, yes.
Okay. Another Stacy, Stacey, wants to know M or B.
Just about a B. It's like, right on the cusp there. You're good. Plus, you get project funding on top of that.
Cool. CBD Guru story. I called 15 times over the past 2 days with no return call. I emailed them and Matt told me to call the phone number. That's a little bit of a story. Okay. He called 15 times and then he emailed them and he got no return call and Matt said call the phone number. Matt's
I sound like
that's a
Cheech
happy,
and Chong. It's hilarious.
that's a happy-go-lucky guy. Try him again. I'm sorry about
You
that.
can't not love those people.
I can't do tech. I can't do tech for
it's funny.
Their products are awesome, though. I can tell you that.
You guys don't understand that when you have so many people reaching out to you like they do or like I do, you screw up. I mean, you do.
And Matt is
you
so
miss a
generous.
block of emails. You screw up.
And Matt is such a sweet and generous man. Don't be too hard on him.
Mm-hmm.
K Turtle 8, Carissa says, do you see me upgrading our vacation in March with regards to our plane tickets and where we are currently scheduled to stay? That's a sneaky RV question.
I just echoed in my own ears in my earphones. That was weird.
All I know is.
So Carissa wants to know what?
Will they be upgrading their vacation in March with plane tickets and where they stay? Will they be upgrading?
I do see you talking to somebody at a desk, a high desk, saying that, like them telling you this has been upgraded.
Cool.
Yeah. Probably not an exact vision, of course, but yeah.
Well, if I actually go to my appointment in the next couple of days, I'm going to be upgrading my Super Bowl experience to being actually at the Super Bowl. But
so I don't know if you do it at the desk when you get there.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be it. Because that's what I'm seeing, is you're talking to somebody physically standing in front of them. But visions aren't exact, so I don't know. But I think you do upgrade.
Okay. Betty O from Montana wants to know if her daughter Christy and family are going to move to 1046 3rd Avenue East, or do they change their mind?
You change your mind. I'm seeing an address. It's like a 115 and on from there. It's a longer address.
Okay.
Longer number.
Change their mind. Debbie, Debbie, just wants to know if she's going to be approved for humanitarian funding. Debbie.
Yes.
Okay. Janice, my daughter and her family are in the Galapagos in Ecuador. My 9-month-old granddaughter has been throwing up. Is this serious?
No, they just picked up some foreign virus. She'll stop. That'll be over in a few days.
Linger50. Monday, my question wasn't answered because Mike was frozen and I paid $5 Canadian. My name is Linda V. My husband, Jerry, and 2 kids, Bowie and Marcy, are not talking. Will they resolve that anytime soon, I guess is the question.
October.
Does my mom have any messages for me? Her name is Laverne. She passed in Halloween of 93.
Is Dave watching in the background?
Yeah, I can hear him. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Turn it down, Dave Bara. I'm the one with the plugged ears, and he's dead. All
right. Let me tune in. So, what was the name again?
Laverne passed in Halloween of 93, and she wants to know. Michelle wants to know if there's a message for her. I can just hear Chad back.
First of all, I'm listening. And I want you to know that you're loved. But there's so many people back here that love you, and you don't even know them.
Interesting. Nicole says her dad, Ted, died 2 years ago in the hospital. He had several health issues, but we were never really given a cause of death. Was there foul play? Like, was there a medical mistake or something? Nicole wants to know about her dad, Ted, when he passed away.
No, his system just started failing. Everything started crashing.
Yeah, sometimes everything could just crash. And
there was just too many things going at once. Yeah, it wasn't foul play. I mean, unless he had a reaction to some kind of medication or something, but I don't see where they gave him anything out of the ordinary. I don't think they did, like, tried to kill him. No, I don't think anybody tried to kill him.
Sean Whitman has been having very low blood pressure lately. Is there anything serious about that?
You need to be seen about it. I wouldn't panic about it, but it's something that needs to be addressed. We don't want it dropping any lower. Okay.
Kathy with a K would like to know if she's an M or a B.
B. And for the question before that, I feel like some kind of medication you're taking is causing that effect.
Okay.
So that's why you need to be seen. You need to figure this out.
Okay, Kat, or wait a minute. Kathy, yeah, just wants to know with a K, wants to know if she's an M or a B.
B.
Okay. Kat with a K. I would like to know what caused the death of my last dog, 6-year-old golden retriever named Cosmo. Was he poisoned? And does he have a message for me?
I don't know if he had a brain tumor or if he hit his head. It's coming from the brain. Something was bleeding. Those shepherds, you got to watch them. They will slam themselves into things, especially at that age. Mine does. I'm like, stop, don't. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh, my God. There's something that was bleeding in the brain, or that's coming from the brain. So that was either an injury or a birth defect.
Does he have a message for his mom, Kat? Does Cosmo have anything to say to his mom?
The dog?
Yeah. She just wants to know if he's, how he's doing.
Okay. Jesus, gonna talk to the dog. Talking to animals for me isn't like talking to humans. They're just so simple, This comes in, it's like, hi.
Hi, Mom. That's it. Okay.
Let me see. You got anything for? Do you want to say anything to your mom? I miss her.
Oh,
She loves me.
oh, she does.
I'm listening.
There you go.
Animals are so pure. I love it.
Yeah, I know. Mark S. from Champaign, Illinois says, "Can you tell me what's blocking me from truly connecting to my spirituality?"
Fear, doubt, programming. I can make a list. That's the
Guys,
struggle. That's everybody's struggle. You got to get through these things. It's not a okay, let's take this 10-step program and now we're completely psychic and open and everything. No, this is a journey. The journey
guys,
people walk their whole life.
Dragon John, I thought I asked your question, and I can't go back. It's like if you are gonna post and say I missed your question, repeat your question, please, because I can't go back through all this. I got 15 questions. I got to get to Jen in 10 minutes, and she has to go. Okay, I don't have time, so please repeat the question if I missed it. I didn't mean to miss it, but repeat it, please. Sorry. Calling wants to know if you see Bob and her moving to the Princeton, New Jersey area or stay near the Jersey Shore area.
Princeton. Yeah, I think I am seeing that.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Dragon John repeated the question. Will my redemption center be on the base about that far away in Arkansas?
Yeah.
That's what he wrote.
That's what I saw.
Okay, on the base. Cool. All right.
It's because
I'm
of
not
what you
mad at
have.
you. I'm not mad at you, John. I'm just saying for people to use common sense.
John, it's because of what you have.
Okay.
And the amount of what you have.
Cool. If I miss your question, please repeat the question. Don't just tell me I missed your question. Please repeat it so I can ask it again. Kim would like to know if her son Drew will ever speak to her again in a civilized manner. It's been 14 years. Kim wants to know about her son Drew. I think it's her.
In a civilized manner? Not likely.
Okay.
He's got some serious resentments. Other people have helped him believe certain things. He's not a very forgiving person.
Okay. Kim again, will my grand dog Coco with a K, Koco, make it to the medical healing chamber? She's a 16-year-old Yorkie. Oh.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, 16. We don't even have them yet. I don't. I'm just going to go off of the information that I get. I have not seen any animals at these med appointments that we go to.
Yeah.
I do see units coming out, but it may take a couple of years.
Yeah. So we just don't know. Hi, Mike. Here's a question for Jen. When will Mike and the rest of us see some serious perp walks and imprisonments? Love the show. Good question. Somebody like Obama?
Perp Clinton? Walks? Is that like people being arrested?
Being taken away, arrested, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You'll see some of them. Throughout this year, there is a big climax for that in the fall. Now I'm blocked from that information because that scared me, thinking we have to wait till the fall. I don't think so. Something major happens in the fall. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bobby Winter says, hello, Mike and Jen. Do you see me buying 11115 US 412 Enid, Oklahoma anytime soon?
Let's look for paperwork here. Mail. 7926. No, that's not the mail address I see. I'm going to say no.
Doesn't look like it. All right. Riley. Oh, Karen Malloy says, "Will I buy a Gold Beach, Oregon home post RV?" I've never heard of Gold.
Immediately.
Okay, I've never heard of Gold
Awesome.
Beach.
I got that hit me. That hit me fast. Yeah,
nice,
that's
especially
true.
in summer. It's nice in the summertime.
That is true.
Hi Jen, this is Art. I have two follow-up virtual court dates, March 4th and March 19th. Will the final decision result to my benefit or not?
Yes.
Okay. Hi Jen, this is Joanne. Will I buy the 5363 house on Canada's west coast?
That is a possibility, but I see your tension at that time when you're looking at that house and trying to make such a shift to something else. So I think at that time you might see something else that you like better. So I'm going to say a no. I'm going to say
Okay.
no.
Okay. Tina wants to know, she says, "Hi Jen, do you see me buying a horse trailer with living quarters before summer?"
May 28th.
May 20th.
Looking at the trailer's registration, I think. May 28th.
That's pretty specific when you want to know when. Kat Burzens wants to know the name of her angel or spirit guide.
Cat, okay. Gracie. Okay. I kept hearing Racy. And I'm like, really? Gracie. Woman, brown hair, shorter hair. Or she's short. Now I'm hearing the description because I'm not seeing her. So, Gracie is the guide. Angel. Mohammed? Confusing. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Sounds like that. Probably sound. I don't know.
Hi, Jen.
I actually heard Mohammed. That's weird.
Okay. Joshua V here wants to know if his dad, Eddie Vigil, has a message for his mother, Deanne. Does Eddie have a message for Deanne? Joshua's mother, Deanne.
Message, Michael. Never stop loving you.
Oh.
Everything's great here. I'm fine.
That's sweet. Okay. Rosie's been a widow for 12 years. Do you see me happy with someone in the near future in California or Oklahoma?
September, October. He comes in. Wherever you are now. Because I heard place of residence. Wherever you are now.
Okay. That's it? Okay.
I gotta go.
All right, we got 8 questions left.
Well, I told you I had till 11:15. I mean, I've got a schedule to keep up here.
Yeah. Charlotte wants to know.
Let's rapid fire. Do it quick.
Wow, there's like all piled up.
Do it.
M or B? Charlotte wants to know M or B.
B.
Kat wants to know M or B.
B.
Kat already at B or T?
That's a possible T right there.
T.
Yeah.
D. Deb Springs, M or B?
Triple M.
Triple M. Okay, now they get more complicated. Lisa J is having terrible pain in her right rib. Can you see what's causing the pain? Under her right rib.
Bursitis, is that a word?
Bursitis is a word. Yes.
That is what I heard Jesus say.
Okay. Will Alicia and I move out of California, possibly Montana, Montana. Alicia and L. Ronan.
That is like a southern Montana, northern Utah, something like that. Yes, I'm in that area.
Christine wants to know if her dad has a message for her. I need people and pets named Charlie all the time. Okay.
Okay. Does dad have a message? Oh, he loves you. It's just he loves you. That's what I'm getting, guys. Is the energy of it. He loves you. He's listening. He's with you.
Stop sending in super chats. Stop sending in rumble rants. We aren't going to.
Yeah, I got to go.
You got to go now.
It's running today.
Will Richard wants to know if he'll finally get his legal issue resolved and find a place to live permanently.
Month and a half.
Bob says, we lost our dog Rose Sunday morning in her sleep. I'm really sorry. Were any of her siblings or human family there to greet her? That's very sweet.
No, but she ran immediately, just like, and she's there. And then she's got people, family members, other animals that met her on the other side. So it's like they weren't right there in the room, but she just bolted, is what it looks like, and she was there.
Deb wants to know which property she'll get, Tomahawk or Mercer?
Tomahawk feels like we've got history there coming up. Yeah.
Mary L. project the airport near the river or on another piece of land?
What? Do you see my project on the airport road?
Near the river or in
we're next to the river.
Next to the river. Okay. 2 more. Where do you see me buying property soon? This is Bobby Winters.
I have no idea where I'm standing. There are bushes, lots of bushes. Looks like sagebrush, but very lush. There's some water feature. I don't know.
Okay, 1 more. Kathy wants to know, do you see her, Kathy Weber, do you see her living in Yakima? And what are some of the numbers of the address? Jen gets numbers.
That's not a quick one. Yakima. Kathy. Running out of time. This is not funny.
This is it.
All right.
This is it. This is done. We're done.
I don't know. It's too much pressure. All right, let me see. Let me see here.
You see me living in Yakima.
37842.
37842. All right, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Sometimes it just gets out of hand. We can't get all the questions answered.
I need to cut it off.
I apologize. Jen needs a break. Jen's going to be talking to people all day and being drained all day, and kind of let her go. Jen, thanks for being here. Absolutely wonderful. Keep your eyes open the next couple of days. We're looking for some amazing stuff to happen, and everybody's saying the same thing. I imagine CIA Tony will have something else to say at some point today. Jen? No?
Bye.
Bye.